and they need to seriously address it in their league, but they're too scared. I'm going to keep it real here. But yet this owner, Adam Silver and Kathy Engelbert, they got an issue. They do.
Caitlin Clark's debut drew 1.6 million viewers, surpassing some NBA games. Yet the league seems to underappreciate her impact. Even the Atlanta Dream owner hinted that some of the reactions toward her could be influenced by racial bias.
Owner of the Atlanta Dream, by the way, they moved games when they played in Atlanta for Caitlin Clark and for the attendance there.
So, is he right? Let's break it down. We're looking at the numbers, comparing Clark's stats to other rookies, and uncovering the real story. And it might shock you. Caitlin Clark has practically turned the WNBA upside down. For years, games struggled to fill arenas, but now crowds are packed shoulder to shoulder, tickets are selling out, and TV ratings are exploding. Her presence isn't just hype, it's real impact, leaving executives stunned as fans can't get enough of watching her play. And things are only getting bigger from here.
If they call Indiana Fever fans toxic or Iowa fans toxic, that means they're calling Caitlin Clark fans toxic. Just to let you know, they did not do that for Angel Reese or any other player in the league.
Some big names in the WNBA act like the Clark effect isn't real, but the numbers tell a different story. Sold-out arenas and record-breaking ratings don't vanish quietly, and Clark's games are selling out faster than a Sunday brunch special. The Atlanta Dream owner tried to compare Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but the data shows a clear difference. Even before Clark's first visit, the Dream
would want in their league. This is our league. This was built, I feel like, as a women's basketball historian myself, I've been watching since I was 5. I was here before the league started, as a lot of the fans on social media feel the same. That ain't a representation of us. Y'all not like us.
They had already moved games to a bigger venue, not because of Reese, but because of Clark's pull. Her arrival has forced teams to rethink game day entirely, and since she entered the league, attention, growth, and momentum have accelerated, with more people tuning in every week.
Hard Celtics fan could hate the Lakers. And you know what? If we being honest, that Celtics fan base has definitely gone too far with some of their racist remarks and their treatments of players. It's not okay. A diehard Tennessee Vols fan could have hated our UConn Huskies, but they would have been going way too far if they sent death threats to the UConn players. And that's what they've done.
Some people still act like it's business as usual, but when was the last time a rookie made such an explosive entrance? The real question is why Clark's rise seems to unsettle certain WNBA veterans. If she's lighting up the league, what's driving the pushback? It feels like there's more beneath the surface. Fans are going wild, and even commentators and analysts are scratching their heads, trying to understand why some players are downplaying the undeniable impact Clark is having on the league.
Fighting with one another because that's how much they hate each other. I'm sorry, this also makes me think of sports betting. When people start sports betting on the WNBA like they do with...
Here's what's wild. Some people are even bringing up racial bias. But honestly, would this debate exist if Clark came from a different background? One fan even said, if Caitlin were black, no one would be questioning her impact. That's a heavy claim, suggesting her influence might be dismissed because of race. The truth is, this shouldn't be about race at all. It comes down to her performance, skill, and the undeniable impact she's making on the court.
Now, that's not acceptable. I mean, honestly, imagine if one of the stands said the things that they were saying. What if they said it to your daughter, your wife, your cousin, your sister? Folks might be ready to fight.
The more that WNBA players, coaches, owners...
Clark's talent and impact are off the charts, and the numbers prove it. Massive TV ratings and packed arenas aren't imaginary. They're real and reshaping the league in real time. Yet some keep trying to put Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark in the same impact category, even though the data doesn't support it. One fan said, it's frustrating how they're trying to push the idea that Angel has made the same impact as Caitlin. This isn't about tearing Reese down. It's just what the stats show.
Owners continue to talk about it, and I actually just saw a video today that was actually sad. It was 2 Chicago Sky players, and they got very emotional.
Reese is definitely talented, but her overall impact isn't at Clark's level right now. If she were, her games would be drawing huge viewership and packed arenas. But that's
really do nothing. People who want to troll, people who want to hate, people who want to be racist, people who want to get a reaction out of you are
not happening. So why do some high-ranking WNBA voices act like nothing has changed? It almost feels like they're living in a different world. One fan said, they're trying to spin a narrative that just isn't true, and it's only holding the league back. Instead of embracing the energy Clark brings, some seem stuck clinging to their own storylines.
Die-hard Falcons fan can hate the Saints, but they would be going a little bit too far if they created nude AI pictures of Saints players and then sent them to the Saints players' families. That's what Caitlyn stands.
The whole situation is baffling. Instead of celebrating a player bringing unprecedented attention, some seem determined to downplay it, as if they're uncomfortable with someone shaking up the league. But the reality is clear. Caitlin Clark is transforming the landscape. Fans aren't fooled. They see the impact. Every night, Clark makes headlines, fills arenas, and breaks TV records.
Stands have done to Angel Reese has definitely gone too far with some of their racist remarks and their treatments of players. It's not okay. It's okay to be a hater in sports. Like, hating in sports is a part of the game. Like, I like when our fans are so engaged and so...
Yet some still choose to ignore or minimize her achievements. When was the last time a rookie had this kind of effect? This goes beyond basketball. It's a cultural moment. And the league seems to treat it like just another season, missing a massive opportunity. Experts say real growth in the WNBA depends on elevating players like Clark, but instead, some influential voices focus on shrinking her impact, almost as if they're afraid of success. By not fully embracing the Caitlin Clark wave, the league risks losing a golden opportunity.